Hello, everyone. You're watching Cricket Calling. I'm your host, Jaitley. Today we have Delhi versus Lucknow Super Giants at Firozshah Kotla. My God, it's a warm day, but thankfully it's not an afternoon game. It's an evening game. As we are in the last leg. I mean, last phase of the league phase, league phase happening right now. So we're expecting a lot of things. I mean, we're expecting RCB to be there. The last four, we expecting Chennai to be there. Uh, in that last league phase, RCB would do well. Today is Delhi, of course. They still have a chance. Mathematically, they're not out. And so is LSG. They would have to do something special. But what has really rocked Delhi is the ticket scam which is going on. I mean, everyone wants to get in there. I mean, is this match that important? I mean, I'm still wondering. We are joined by Mr. Abhijit Sarkar and Mr. Archiman Baduri. Abhijit sir, is it? I mean,
Hi.
league phase match last week of league phase we are seeing. Do you see it's that? Is it that important this match? How do you see this match? I mean, it's Lucknow versus you and me. It's like in a way, I'm in Delhi, you're in Lucknow. So who's going to win tonight?
Look, as far as the average goes, Lucknow has the upper hand. They have out of four matches, the Lucknow
Yeah.
has won three matches, and but the whatever I don't know what is happening inside, but whatever has we have seen in the digital media, I don't
Hmm.
know how is the morale of the team, and it all depends upon what way Rahul leads the team. And the most critical factor is the power play. The
Hmm.
power play as far as the average of winning matches, LSG has the upper hand. But as far as the power play is concerned, this year Delhi has the upper hand. So the more biggest concern for LSG is the power play and the middle overs. And Delhi also have problem in the naturally in the middle overs because of the middle order batsman problem. But in the power play, they have the upper hand. The McGurk and Warner is also back in form, Abhishek Purel and all that. But the biggest factor is that naturally Delhi has a very outside bleak chance, maybe a technical, not in a mathematical level, but they would like to end the season in a positive note and the passionate way, the approach which has been shown by Rishabh Pant, I think we would love to see it this time in the last match of the season, and that also in the home ground. So they'll really want to conclude this IPL season with a win, and they have bright chances because the LSG batsman has been vulnerable, especially against Kuldeep Yadav. Puran has been out thrice against Kuldeep Yadav. So and the everybody knows the run rate. Rahul also have scored 460 runs, but the average is 38.3 runs per match. So Rahul's run getting these are all factors which will may interest the people to see how Rahul is batting or Stoinis is batting or how Kuldeep Yadav is bowling and McGurk's batting. So these are the things because of which people want to go and see. Now the approach has changed as Indranil just now said that the match is not important. The importance of the match doesn't matter. Now they want to see maybe the individualistic performance of the players, and everybody loves this fearless batting or whatever way the play progresses in T20 cricket. So that's why people love it. It's all fun and entertainment.
All right. I thought your answer would be a little longer because it's about today's game. Mr. Madhuri,
But
we are
Mhm.
hearing about RCB. RCB trying to get back into thick of things, because Virat Kohli in playoff, the entire quotient changes if that happens. So efforts are made to ensure. I don't know if you have to still play well, right? You can't just put RCB there. Delhi, I thought would. I mean, the fact that they missed Rishabh Pant in the last game, he was serving a ban because of slow over rate and all that. But Your thoughts on how Delhi, Lucknow, do you think they stand a chance, realistic chance?
It's difficult for Delhi, that is to say, because even Delhi wins today, they have to win it big. Because the last match, Delhi will be facing CSK, and that will be a shootout. But CSK has a better run rate, so even if they win, they have to win it very big to make it a match in the last six. So today's game, but the important thing is it is happening in Delhi. Delhi has been a high-scoring venue so far. Most of all the teams have more or less scored 200 or more than 200. So we can expect
Yeah.
another high-scoring match. And in a high-scoring match, you get the opportunity to pump up your net run rate. That is very important. So both the sides will have to not only win but also keep an eye on their net run rate also. And what Ovid was saying was very true, that the LSG's problem is with the fast power play. Power play, they are, I think, they are the second worst rate in this IPL. And not only the power play, even the death overs, the last 5 overs, they are the least, the worst scorer in the last 5 overs. So that's the problem. So, and in the middle overs, you also see Marcus Stoinis or Nicholas Poran has not fired as they are supposed to. They have done it on and off, but not regularly. So now the KL Rahul will always play the way he is playing. He is not expected to give you a start like Phil Salt or Nadin. He will actually rotate the strike. He will be there. So you need someone from the other end to do the firing. But that is not happening for LSG. Maybe that is actually hampering them. Rahul is doing his part, no doubt about that. He is still there. He is doing his part, rotating the strike, getting the odd boundaries. But you need somebody who will just destroy the attack, and that is not happening. That is not happening for LSG, and that is actually harming them. So
All right, all right. They're
today's
harming.
match is
They're getting
important
harmed.
in the
But
aspect is
okay, what is this about RCB? RCB efforts are made to see RCB in that last four. Do you think they have a realistic chance?
Look now Will Jacks have left, you know.
Yeah.
So there is now a batting lineup they have to change. Although Rajat Patidar with although getting lots of chances with the catch drops, but he's playing well. Is Rajat Patidar and Virat Kohli and Fab. Now the dependence will increase on these three players because Will Jacks was creating that balance. He even took 2 wickets as well. So that will be a big loss for RCB when they play that next match. So and CSK will all go all out. The planning and the strategizing of the CSK because that's a very critical match for them. So it will not be that much easy for RCB. But of course, it will be a home game for RCB. It is RCB is always dangerous, especially Virat Kohli and Faf is always dangerous in the Chinnaswamy ground. And as far as CSK bowling is concerned, I will still call it a weak bowling attack, with absence of most of the prominent bowlers. But
All right.
you never know. But we never know when Dhoni is behind the wickets, he can make and strategize and make the bowler bowl in such a way on the weak points of that particular batsman, or he can anticipate what approach that batsman is batting and which motion he is trying to hit, and he will make the bowler bowl and get the batsman out. That can be done by Dhoni anytime. So it will be a very interesting match to see, but it will not be easy for RCB to win that match because that's a very important match for CSK.
Yeah, you said yesterday, and it was all over the news that that's virtually a semi-final. But Abhijit said you seem to be low on energy. You didn't have your breakfast or something. Everything all
No,
right?
no, no,
I know
no.
the heat
Sorry,
can
no, no,
really put your
no,
all
not
your
low on energy.
so.
I'm speaking in a very relaxed manner because there is lots of sound coming around you. So that is distracting me because you are with the sound of the air actually. So that
It's breezy. The ball
no
moves.
because no because of your the weight so much person with so much weight the winds are actually hitting you and so that's making sound.
You see, if
I
you're
hope you're
playing cricket, you need to have that breeze. It just pushes the ball. You need with the new ball also. I mean, with the new ball, I think KKR has really been destructive. The batting, the openers. But realistically, what is your last four, Mr. Bhaduri? What can we expect this time?
The last four will be KKR, RR, SRH, and the last one will be a tricky one, whether it will be CSK or DC or LSG. But I will still go for
Or
CSK
RCB, or RCB.
or RCB or RCB.
Uh,
But I will still go for CSK because of their experience of pulling up things in this tight situation. They have that experience to do that thing. So I will still go for CSK.
well, we have to wait and watch what exactly happens. This league phase of this particular week is going to be very interesting. So LSG versus Delhi. Abhijit sir, you must have heard that our tickets are being the black marketing going on in Delhi, and it's not restricted to Delhi. I heard Lucknow also has the same problem. Kolkata also has the same problem. All the venues have this problem, and when officials are involved, which is little. How do you see this? I mean, how to tackle this? You can't increase the size of the stadium. You can't make it double the size, right? Kotla can accommodate maximum 30,000, 25 to 30,000, or probably a bit more than that. But you can't make it a bigger stadium. What do we do, sir? The fans are growing and the
In
capacity
in
is so
in
less.
Indranil, I hope you know the ticketing distribution structure of the IPL. 80 out of the 100%, 20% goes to the BCCI, and 15% goes to the IPL,
Local.
and 5% yeah, association plus IPL. Now all 20% is taken over by BCCI. But and
Okay.
after that the structure is different. For example, in Bengal, it is distributed among the clubs, and the clubs then distributes among the former players or the youngsters or whatever it is. So there is a quota attached to it, and according that is their discretion how they distribute it among the clubs. And in Delhi is different. In South, it is different. There are lots of club culture is only in Maharashtra also. It is distributed through the clubs only, and at the discretion of the association president. But after the club, and the club is distributed with to somebody, and that particular person is selling it, or maybe if maybe, when I don't know, I don't have any proof, or if that club is instrumental in selling the tickets in white or black, whatever it is, then that is wrong. But that cannot be controlled because if that is not the fault of the franchisee, and that is not that is not the fault of the administration. If the club, in its own
All right.
way, the whatever allotment has been given to the by the association to the club, is selling through his official some tickets, then that is a critical one. That has to be that gap has to be filled by the BCCI or from by certain rules and regulations, which cannot be controlled by anybody because that is being done by the club on its own way and which cannot be traced.
True. In Calcutta, Mr. Madhuri, we are told that one international cricketer gets around 35 tickets for IPL game per match, which is amazing.
I think
Yeah,
it's an
that is true.
exaggeration.
No,
Yeah,
I had Mr. Ashok Malhotra on record
No,
saying that
not
and
everybody. Ashok
confirmed.
Malhotra can get it. Ashok Malhotra can get it.
I'm
Ashok
talking
Malhotra
about
was the president.
international cricketers, sir, test cricketers. They are
Let me
entitled.
tell you, Indranil Ashok Malhotra was the president of Indian Cricketers Association, and he was
Arun Lal is
representing.
not the
He was
president. He also gets 35 tickets.
and
Arun Lal also
Arun is
gets
also a
35
legend.
tickets.
All the prominent ones may get, but not all of them. Not all of them.
not
Not
all
the
of
I'm
who
them.
are
saying
So
test
that
connected
is
cricketers,
with.
sir.
Not all of them. No, no, or
Test
not all
cricketer.
of them. The who are
Yeah, okay.
connected, not who are connected. Connected. Yeah. Go ahead.
no, no, distribution system in Calcutta is like that because CAB has 131 units. So, and they have a quota for first class, first division teams and a quota for the second division teams. And accordingly, it has been distributed. But what Hobij was saying is very true that it has been handed over to the clubs, and it is from the clubs that these things are happening. So, either they are selling these off or they are distributing to somebody who is doing that thing. So, it's very difficult to track because you
But
cannot
he has a
pinpoint to the
vote.
club.
The former cricketer has a vote also,
Yeah, they
which is
have a vote now
equivalent to a
because of
club.
the Apex Council. Yeah, they
Yeah,
have a
probably
voting
that's the
right
reason
also.
they must be getting.
So all these things, but not all the players are getting. I know Shorash Lairi sitting beside outside the
International
Snehashish
cricketers,
Ganguly.
sir, I said. International cricketers
Yeah, I
only.
so in all them, but Shorash Israeli is now associated with the Bengal cricket as an coach with the senior team. So I have seen him also sitting outside Snehashish Ganguly's room to get a ticket or something. I have seen Shiv Shankar Pal, the former Bengal pacer, also doing so. So it's not that everybody is getting that number, but yeah, the thing is that it has been distributed somehow from the club, or the club is handing over to somebody or some people who are doing this thing. So it is a long hop. It's a long hop. And this thing happened very badly during the World Cup. During the World Cup, there was no ticket available for general people at one time, and the police actually inquired the CAB that how this happened, that there is not a single ticket available for the general public, because all things are distributed through these clubs and all these things, and nothing is available for the general people. So that went for a long time, and Snehashish Ganguly has to go to the Lal Bazaar, the head office of Calcutta Police, to explain to them how this thing is done. So sometimes these things get big, and that is a problem in Calcutta, because what happens is, if the clubs don't pick up their quota, then only that amount of tickets goes to for the general public for the window sale. So if the clubs are picking up all the tickets, there is very little available for general public or window sale. So this is a problem in that way.
All right, all right. This is Saurav Ganguly again in Calcutta Cricket Association of Bengalis. Yeah, elder brother Snehashish Ganguly is looking after the events there, but I mean he's the president. Of course, he has to be there. He's in Delhi also. So Saurav Ganguly is omnipresent. He's everywhere. Your friend, Abhijit sir.
He changed the face of Indian cricket, so he has to be there
Oh
everywhere. What's the
wow.
harm?
What is Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni then?
Virat Kohli's contribution is he is the best chaser. No pun intended. But the chaser of winning matches, and Dhoni is the greatest ever captain because but before the base,
So where is
who
Saurav going
created
to
the
figure
base?
out there?
Figure base created the base. Saurabh created the base. It was on the
All right.
downslide because of that all sorts of fixing and all sorts of issues coming up. It was on the downslide that Saurabh came and the whole scenario changed. And of course, with the backing of Sachin Tendulkar and everybody, Sachin took the back seat and put Saurabh forward. That I am not a leadership material. Let him lead from the front, and he led. Once upon a time, when I was discussing, I was told that one series where the Indian team went to Australia, they lost in which even Mr. Lele kind of predicted that we will lose the series 3-0. They came back, we losing the series 3-0. Till the batting order was still Ravi Shastri, till number 10, but they lost. But again, Sarva Ganguly went when from Anil Kumble onwards, there was no batting. Only top 5 or 6 there was batting, and they went there and performed well in Australia. I think they won the series also, or it was a draw, whatever it is. So within the limitations, whatever he had, that he made the team perform, and then he made the all the youngsters coming up from different parts of India.
All right. Why is Delhi not performing under Saurav then?
It is not directly under Saurabh. If it is under a single person, I will answer it. Like KKR is under Gambhir
Gambhir.
and Chandrakant Pandit. Gambhir has taken the responsibility. Gambhir has the magnanimity to accept that I did a mistake, that I didn't promote Surya Kumar Yadav. He accepted that and he took the responsibility. Like some way, like a great person, like you must have seen when Saurabh Ganguly was shaking hands with Virat Kohli, he took his cap off and then he later again wore the cap. I hope you know about it. As a mark of respect, a great
I know
person,
about
a
it. I
legend
also know
always.
that he drafted
I,
a suspension letter 3 years ago.
no, he didn't draft it. He didn't draft it. Look,
He
I am
did.
telling you very frankly. I will tell you about every era if you want me to say.
Uh,
Virat, Ravi Shastri era. In that era, there were lots of wrong decisions also taken by these two gentlemen. There are people who has grievances against them as well. Okay, it's not. It was not a very clear. I'm not saying anything wrong has happened. But Virat performed also. He's a great performer. He's a great player, and he's a legend in himself, a living legend, a performing legend. So, but the Dhoni's era, he won all the ICC trophies, and the calm and coolness which we leads the team. Under him, also there are grievances that some players were not preferred, some players got favored. So, but every era has their own problems and criticisms. Saurav's era was India had to get revived. It got revived. The fighting spirit, the positive spirit, the approach, the aggressiveness that was brought in by Saurav Ganguly. Nobody can deny it.
But why
And
is he not
if
rubbing that into the Delhi team? Why is he not able to
look,
rub that?
if he Saurav Ganguly's recommendation, Kushagra, a wicketkeeper from Jharkhand, is being selected, that is a good spirit.
Hmm.
Look, like if this can only happen in India, that Russell, when he was injured, he went to USA for treatment. KKR paid for it. So if this type of spirit in Mumbai take their youngsters to London for exposure trip and trains them and come back. If these things goes on in Delhi, if it's still, as we are seeing hearing that they may start this era also. So this is good for cricket, and under the guidance of Saurav Ganguly, it will create wonders in the future. Because it is for
All
the
right,
last look
we'll wait.
list year this year also I asked him, so he said no, I was not on the auction table, I didn't select the team, so he didn't select the team, but he has come in now. Maybe next in the grand auction, if in that selection process if there is any flaw, I will be the first person to come and criticize. Okay, he was there. He said I didn't select the team. This is not my team who has been recommended by me, and or I was involved in the auction. So he this
So he
year in
wasn't
the
there in the
grand
last
auction,
auction, you mean to say? He
no,
wasn't
he
there.
said no, he is not. He didn't play a role in the auction. He didn't play any role in the auction.
Okay. So I take my words back. I'm so sorry.
Hmm, hmm.
I'm sorry.
He will
Saurav should get his
definitely
turn.
play. He will definitely play a role in the coming auction, and that will be the critical factor.
That
That's
is
why
quite
Mumbai is
clear.
looking.
Ponting.
And,
If they don't
and
win,
now,
Ponting is very tough to.
and that is the reason Mumbai is looking for a new coach. They are frantically looking for a new coach before the auction.
Should I apply? But
Oh,
Indian coach,
it will be
the coach
worse.
is
It
also
will be
started.
worse.
Ah,
It will be worse. If you apply, it will be worse.
why, sir? I
It
know
will
my
be
game.
it will
It's
be a
all about
calamity.
playing the game.
It will be
It's
like
all about
natural calamity
playing the
of
game.
storm. It will calamity
No, but
for
what sort of calamity are you talking about? It's already down in the dumps. I mean, they're not performing at all. It's a
that
quite a
does.
depressing side right now. But Rahul Dravid. Do you see Rahul Dravid coming back? There is people have already started writing. I don't like the timing of BCCI when the team is going under Rahul Dravid to play the World Cup. You are saying we are going to do the coach bid right away. You can do it in split second. Why do you have to do before the World Cup begins? The timing is not right. You're insulting
I
a legend like Rahul Dravid.
I only want to say only one thing.
Ochida.
That
Huh,
okay, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
huh. Ochida.
No. No, no. The timing I think is not the thing is that you have to go for the advertisement. You have to give that time frame for the coaching and selecting a new player. So that time frame comes at that a time that it is just coming before the World Cup. But it's because of the time frame. It's not because of disturbing Rahul Dravid or anything. So you have to give time to select for the selection process. So that's why it has given.
All right, Abhijit sir,
Everybody,
your take on Rahul Dravid.
every everybody before leaving gives a 1 month notice. There must be in his contract a notice period. David David must have given his notice period. Look, after the World Cup, I am not available. So BCCI has to go
All
through a
right,
selection process. They have to go through a selection process. I have my reservations on the only one thing: the way Ajit Agarkar's name was taken in the in regarding Ishant Kishan and Shreyas Iyer. That should not have been taken. For that, everybody in BCCI is responsible. Only Ajit Agarkar, the selection committee chairman, is not responsible.
all right. I can understand, but uh, whatever. I mean, this is how things are looking. Today is Delhi versus Lucknow. So coming back to IPL, because Indian cricket, there's so much to talk about all throughout, and so much happening also. Every now and then something or the other is happening around us. But Orchida, I just want to know from you uh, tonight. Do you see Delhi doing something different? Because with Jake Fraser, the kind of batter, and he's put everyone up on their on edge of their seats the way he's batting, and look at the numbers he's achieved: three more than 330 runs from 8 matches,
Strike rate is
averaging over
highest. Strike
41.
rate is highest. 237. Strike rate. His
Yeah,
strike
I
is
mean,
the highest.
amazing, amazing. The way he sort of moves his front foot away from the line of the ball and then whacks the ball. In line of the ball, he puts the bat there and whacks it to the fence. What an amazing player! We're a bottom hand player, although, but runs and runs. That all matter. Nothing else.
There's fitness in
That's
Ranil. If for you to
mm,
move your leg from the movement, you will take 1 hour.
Sir, I'm
Then
asking
and
him.
he has the
Why are you
fit.
jumping into it,
No, no,
sir?
I'm telling.
I'm asking
I'm
him.
telling you that.
No, no,
I'm
you're
just
jumping
telling you
into it.
that. No, no,
No,
I'm
no,
telling
no.
you.
I'm asking him.
For you, if you would have taken that movement, that from off
Uh,
stump to leg stump or leg stump to off stump, you will take more than an hour with your heavy foot. And that look at Fraser Magrak, he's
sir,
a fit player.
I
Yes.
would only say one thing to you. हल्के में मत लेना. हल्के में मत लेना मेरे को.
No, no,
हल्के में मत
Halkim
लेना.
for
I'm over 100 kilos,
no,
sir. Remember that. So yeah,
uh,
Ochita.
no, no, of course they need some destructive start from Jack today, and I think David Warner now is back. He will also be starting, so that start will be very important for DC. They need something very impressive start that will set the tone for them, and in a match with such importance, they need such a start. And Jack and David Warner are fully capable of doing that. If they can provide them that thing, then I think DC will hold the edge always. Always will hold the edge because I think their bowling power is better. Their bowling is better. So if they can put up a decent total of 250, around 250 or something, they will stand a very good chance. So a good start will set the tone, and that will be, I think, deciding factor of this match today.
All right. And before we sign off, Abhijit, sir, last quick answer from you. Uh, Goenka, Rahul meeting after the match tonight?
I think they may have already met because if
Okay.
I think this Langer interview in Times of India, it's a good PR exercise by LSD before the match.
Even Klusner came to
Yeah,
the press conference and said all
close
these
up.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So it's a good
so
PR. They are doing good PR, positive PR in that direction, moving in the right direction to generate that spirit in the
you
team.
know,
So that message goes. But now everything will be seen in the playing arena. And
All
one
right.
more
All
thing,
right. Let's.
only one thing unfortunate for Delhi is that one we have to keep notice their number one international bowler is sitting in the dugout, and the Indian bowler and Ishant Sharma has to bowl. Nokia is not because he has been so off form, such a pathetic form.
Yeah.
He had to
It,
sit in
it
the
happens,
dugout.
sir. Even you get off color. You sit at home. You do
So you are
nothing.
talking
It
about
happens.
Saurabh.
Let's.
Delhi is deprived. I am saying Delhi is deprived with a top number. Their number one bowler is not bowling well. That you also have to
All
realize.
right.
That
All
is the
right.
whole.
Let's. All right. Yeah. We're running a little short of time. Let's see our top 11 picks for today's game. People who are playing fantasy cricket. We have KL Rahul. We have Nicholas Puran, Rishabh Pant. Christian Stubb has been really brilliant. Jake Fraser, uh, Akshar Patel, Stoinis, Kunal Pandya, Kuldeep Yadav, Khalil Ahmed, and Ishan Sharma. This is our top 11 picks today. Very, very important match for both the teams. I don't know how, from which angle, but they're still aiming to get to that top four, which is already quite blocked. And we'll see how it goes tonight. And we'll be back tomorrow again with more such great banters.
There may be one
Yes.
surprise. There may be one
Uh,
surprise. I think you missed it. There may be Kyle Myers today
we hope
from
so. We
LSG.
hope so. I hope
Yeah,
Justin
yeah,
Langer is got some sense after coming to Delhi because Delhi is
yeah.
surrounded with people who know, people who know cricket like me, right? Avijit sir, you would agree
You
with that,
no no.
to that. Of course,
Justin
yeah,
Lager Justin Lager will faint if he discusses with you.
you're after my life. For whatever reason, I don't know, reason best known to you. But thanks a lot, Avijit sir, and Orchita for coming on the show and
thank you.
gracing your thoughts with your thoughts. We'll be back again and enjoy the match. Enjoy IPL. Thanks for watching.